Here are some signs of poor energy hygiene. You may have seen my live stream all about energy hygiene, and if you haven't, you can for sure go and watch that video after watching this one. We discussed all kinds of things that can perhaps clutter our energy fields, and why should we do this to begin with, among many other things, and even ways to practice energy hygiene. Of course, there were things that I didn't get to cover there, and this is just, I would say, compilation of the signs of poor energy hygiene. If you want to know again how to better practice energy hygiene, you can watch the video, the live video that I did. I will link it down below, and you can also drop any comments below if you do not get the answers that you're looking for, and I'm happy to help you out. Sign number 1: lack of clarity and foggy intuition. Okay, so if you're dealing with having a hard time getting messages from your spirit guides, if you're having a hard time, for example, reading cards or receiving any kinds of insight and clarity from your spirit guides, from your higher self, from your intuition, this is one of the signs of poor energy hygiene. So especially if you had like a good intuition and good clarity and good clairsenses before, if you're now dealing with those being kind of dampened, that can be a good sign that you haven't properly taken care of your energy hygiene. You would at this point want to do some kind of energy clearing. You would sort of want to also remember to take care of yourself, because this can also be a sign of psychic burnout. That might be another video for another time. Moving on to sign number 2, you are not feeling like yourself. Okay, so it's sort of like feeling like something's a bit off, something's misaligned. And in this case, it would be a good idea to release other people's energies from your field and call back your own, because that will really help you feel much more like yourself again. And I've got a video that I will link down below to support you in this process. Sign number 3, your energy is sort of leaking and you're feeling a bit drained. Okay, so this is kind of like where your energy is just going all over the place and you don't have that much left for you. And you could be feeling like you're full but not fulfilled. So it's sort of like you're feeling at a capacity, and you might even feel a bit scattered. These experiences may not be feeling that pleasant. So it isn't like you're feeling full because you're abundant and rich and all that good stuff, but you're feeling full because you've got like a lot of things to do. You almost feel like you're scattered and you're all over the place. And a good way to, first of all, make sure to get out of this is to come back to your center and do the energy practice that I mentioned for the last one, which will be linked down below. And another good way to stop these leaks and drains is, well, first of all, notice where you do seem to get more drained versus where you're not getting that drained. And second of all, taking a little break from social media, from like excessive internet use and that kind of stuff. Like take just a little break from that and see how you feel. And take a little break from like consuming any content and stuff like this. You will feel a lot better, trust me. Sign number 4, feeling unnecessarily tired for no reason. This can also be a part of the last one, but especially if you're having more than one of these, signs here, then it can definitely be a bit of a sign of a poor energy hygiene. And with this also, what helps is calling back your energy, and again, taking good care of yourself. That can really help. Sign number 5, empathic overload and psychic burnout. Lack of proper boundaries. This is kind of related to the first sign. So you might be feeling very overloaded with other people's energies. You might be feeling very psychically burnt out. It could almost feel like you're having a hard time again connecting with your guides, connecting with your intuition. The messages are not coming through that well. And also like lack of proper boundaries. So this could be where perhaps you're feeling either your energy being used or you yourself feeling used. So this is where, again, setting better boundaries, setting a little bit of protection, also just conscious practice of releasing whichever energies you do not want in your energy fields, and also making sure that you state this boundary and this protection to be present in your day-to-day life. So for example, this could be something like no lower frequencies, no dense or harmful frequencies are allowed to enter my energy field going from now until whatever time you choose. And of course, at some point we do have to kind of give our energy, but sometimes we may be programmed to be in this mood of like, oh, okay, we gotta be always giving and we cannot, receive anything in return. But you always can receive things in return. And your cup should be full before you pour out for others. So that's just a little bit of a reminder for those of you who might be dealing with this. Sign number 6 is persistent attachments and overall unpleasant energies. So this also kind of relates to the last one. This is where we do need to do a little bit of cord cutting, a little bit of cleansing, clearing, again, protection, and just remember to establish those good energetic boundaries. Sign number 7, stagnation and looping realities. It's almost like we're feeling a bit clogged up, and it's like its energy is not moving and flowing properly, and like there's just this lack of flow of energy. What could help with this is, for example, road openers and cleansing with, for example, rosemary. That would be really good to kind of clear these stagnant energies, but also clearing density. So focusing on clearing density, clearing and deleting density altogether. That can really help with making sure that we are not in a looping reality, that we're not in a timeline loop, and that we're actually able to move through it, to move past it, so to speak, move into a much more flowing and harmonious and easeful timeline. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, and if you haven't yet watched my full live stream about energy hygiene, you can go and watch it right here. Let me know down in the comments below what was your key takeaway, and I will see you in the next video. Stay inspired.